We begin with breaking news. Senator John McCain's family just announced he will no longer seek treatment for cancer. Last summer, McCain was diagnosed with an aggressive brain tumor.
He's been seeking treatment since then, but his family says the disease has progressed. WBZ's political analyst John Keller here with more for us. John?
Yeah, Chris, Brianna, after his diagnosis, the former presidential nominee and prisoner of war promised he would fight, as he always has, but that battle is nearing its end. The statement released today from the McCain family reads in part, John has surpassed expectations for his survival, but the progress of disease and the inexorable advance of age render their verdict. With his usual strength of will, he has now chosen to discontinue medical treatment. McCain has a glioblastoma, an aggressive, incurable brain tumor that's the same form of cancer that claimed the life of Senator Ted Kennedy in 2009. Chris, Brianna?
All right, John, thank you. And McCain has been home in Arizona for the last several months. Before that, though, John, you have a quick memory that you'd like to share with us about John McCain.
Well, you know, in Washington, McCain was notorious for being a man of principle and someone who, while he formed close friendships, wouldn't let a friendship get in the way of his principle. I was there at a hearing he held in Washington in the mid-90s about the egregious big dig cost overruns. And during a break in the proceedings, he was talking with reporters and really lashing out at the way Massachusetts officials had handled that the project. At his right arm was Senator John Kerry, an old buddy and fellow veteran of McCain's, who was frantically trying to get him to stop dumping on the project. Kerry wanted to keep the money flowing. McCain brushed him off, kept on with what he was saying and doing, and eventually pulled much of the federal funding away from the big dig because of all of the wastefulness. And that's just emblematic of the extent to which this individual, this great American hero, stood on principle at a time in Washington when people like that have sometimes been in short supply.
All right, John, thank you for sharing that with us, always standing his ground. McCain's family has reached out to the public to thank them. His wife, Cindy McCain, tweeted, I love my husband with all of my heart. God bless everyone who has cared for my husband along this journey. And McCain's daughter, Megan, sent this tweet, my family is deeply appreciative of all of the love and generosity you have shown us during this past year. Thank you for all of your continued support and prayers. We could not have made it this far without you. You've given us strength to carry on. We'll continue to follow developments with John McCain. We'll have much more tonight on the WBZ News starting at 5.